Hi, I'm Tim from Cooking Light. You don't have to be from Chicago to love deep dish pizza, but in the traditional version, just one slice can really pack in the calories, the saturated fat, and the sodium. So we've made over the deep dish pizza. And in our version, we use a ton of tasty veggies, but it also gets its fair share of cheese and even sausage. It's going to deliver full flavor, but with a few smart tweaks, we can keep saturated fat, calories, and sodium in check so that you can savor every bite to the fullest. Part of what makes Chicago deep dish pizza special is its thick, bready, chewy crust. We use a homemade dough in this recipe. But if you like, for convenience, you can go to your supermarket and get some fresh pre-made dough. Just make sure to steer clear of the canned pizza doughs. They're going to have some saturated fat and some extra sodium that you're not going to find in a homemade dough. In Chicago-style pizza, cheese is often the bottom layer. In our version, we use part-skim mozzarella. This is going to help keep the saturated fat levels in check rather than using whole milk cheese. Next, we're going to add our sausage layer. And we're using chicken sausage rather than pork sausage, which is going to cut out some of the saturated fat from the picture. This is actually mild Italian chicken sausage. If you like a little extra spice in your pizza, get some spicy Italian sausage. Heat it up a little bit. We're going to brighten up the flavor of canned tomatoes with a little bit of fresh herbs. We're going to add some chopped basil and some chopped oregano and mix that in. By making our own pizza sauce for this recipe, rather than using store-bought pizza sauce, we're going to slash sodium by about 35%. And you're going to end up with a much brighter and fresher and more vibrant tasting sauce. We're going to let the mixture drain for about 10 minutes just to get rid of any excess moisture that might make the crust soggy. Now we're going to start in on our vegetables. We're going to saute them first before adding them into the pizza. This will draw up their flavor, and it's also going to get rid of some excess moisture. These veggies look perfect, so now we're going to add in our veggie layer to the pizza. On top of that, we're going to add our tomato mixture with the herbs. Now, in a traditional Chicago deep dish pizza, you're going to stop here. But we like to leave a little cheese for the top. We're going to add in a half a cup of part-skim mozzarella. This is partly for eye appeal and partly to distribute the cheese more evenly throughout the pizza so that it feels more cheesy. So we're ready to get this into the oven. We're going to bake it at 400 for about 25 minutes. This looks great, and it smells even better. It's a knife and fork kind of pizza, so don't be afraid to break out the utensils, otherwise things might get a little bit messy. So there you have it, Chicago-style deep dish pizza, where we've dropped about 2/3 of the calories, half the saturated fat, 80% of the sodium, and we haven't lost an ounce of the delicious deep dish flavor. For more great recipes, pick up a copy of Cooking Light magazine and visit cookinglight.com.